Good day everyone, this is Danny and for today we are going to talk about the structure of the plant cell. First is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. The rough endoplasmic reticulum works with membrane-bound ribosomes. They take polypeptides and amino acids from cytosol and make protein. The next one is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum make cellular products like hormones and lipids. It also distributes those products throughout the cell and to places in organisms. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum also regulates the calcium ions and process toxins. The other one is the nucleus. The nucleus is the largest organelle in a cell. It contains a dense structure called the nucleolus and surrounded by nuclear envelope, a structure composed of two membranes separated by fluid which contain a number of nuclear pores that can allow relatively large molecules. The nucleus contains nearly all the cell's genetic material. After the nucleus, we have the nucleolus. Nucleolus is considered as the brain of the nucleus, covering nearly 25% volume of the nucleus. Primarily, it takes part in the production of subunits that unities to form ribosomes. Hence, nucleolus plays an important role in the synthesis of proteins and in the production of ribosomes in eukaryotic cells. And then, the nucleoplasm. The nucleoplasm is a type of protoplasm that is composed of thick fluid and constitutes chromatin fibers made up of DNA and usually found in the nucleus of the eukaryotic cells. This fluid contains primarily water, dissolved ions, and complex mixture of molecules. Its primary function is to act as a suspension medium for the organelles of the nucleus. Nucleoplasm is followed by the nuclear envelope. The nuclear envelope separates the contents of the nucleus from the cytoplasm and provides the structural frameworks of the nucleus. And then, the nuclear pore. The nuclear pore allows the movement of specific molecules between the nucleus and the cytoplasm. They allow molecules such as RNA and proteins to move in both directions between the nucleus and the cytoplasm. The next one is the cell wall. The cell wall helps in protecting the plasma membrane and plays a vital role in supporting and protecting the cell. Followed by the plasmodesmata. The plasmodesmata is a channel through the cell wall that allows molecules and substances to move back and forth as needed. The next one is the cell membrane. The cell membrane is a double-layered thin barrier surrounding the cell to control the entry and exit of certain substances. And then, the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus is a stack of membrane-bound flattened sacs that are responsible for the modification of proteins received from the endoplasmic reticulum. These proteins are then transported in vesicles around the cell. Also, its enzymes manufacture and attach carbohydrates to proteins or lipids. After the Golgi apparatus is the vesicle. The vesicles are membrane-bound sacs that are used to store or transport substances around the cell. And then the peroxisome. In plant cells, peroxisome carry out additional functions including the recycling of carbon from phosphoglycolate during photorespiration. The next one is the vacuole. Vacuoles are essentially larger vesicles. They are membrane-bound organelles that have no specific shape and contain water within a number of different compounds within it. Their function varies greatly depending on the type of cell they are part of. And then, the mitochondria. Mitochondria is a round double membrane-bound sausage-shaped organelle. The energy produced by mitochondria is important for vital activities of the cell such as growth and reproduction. Followed by the lysosome. Lysosomes are membrane-bound spherical sacs which contains hydrolytic enzymes used to break down materials, also known as suicidal bag of a cell. Hydrolytic enzymes digest bacteria, viruses, complex food particles, and damage cell components that could be harmful to the cell and may interfere with the normal activities of the cell. Followed by the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a membrane which protects the cell by keeping the cell organelles separate from each other. It contains semi-fluid, translucent substance known as cytosol. Cytoplasm is the site where many vital biochemical reactions take place. And the chloroplast. Chloroplast is found only in plants and some protoctids and is responsible for photosynthesis. And then the ribosome. Ribosome is an intercellular structure made of both RNA and protein, and it is the site of protein synthesis in the cell. The ribosome reads the messenger RNA or mRNA sequence and translates that genetic code into a specified string of amino acids, which grow into long chains that fold to form proteins. That's all for today, and I hope you learned something. Again, this is Danny reminding you all to spread love and kindness.